Last time on SCPs in Space.
We could just kill another moon boss. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So we need to go back into space. Hey, launch pad, Crockett, put you in, dump fuel. Probably not going to need all of that fuel, but we only need all that battery. Oh, Lord. No, don't blow up the rocket. Fuel, thank you. Right, we're going. See ya. Maybe I should have lit the area up a bit more before, leaving. This is hard to do, legit. No. Don't throw me in that. Why can't I hit you? Dead? No. There we go. Aha! See, you can do it legitimately. Okay, I have been a very busy lad this this week. Have to say, the channel, by the way, fantastic progress on new people coming in, watching this series, watching my SCP Terror Hunt mod. It's been fantastic. So if you're from the Terror Hunt series to this, thank you very much for watching. This is the series where we put SCPs on the moon, Mars, and Venus? I don't know, we go to different planets and shove SCPs on them because they're too dangerous to be left on the planet. As you saw from the last time section of the video, we started creating rocket stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much all we did. We just went to the moon and then came back to get the Tier 2 rocket. Which, good news, I've made the materials for it. Only one of them. I'm aware I need to make two because obviously Cindy needs to come to space with me. And she's not here again. I know I said that I would be, but I kind of forgot that she was going back home again. And didn't record a video yesterday when I should have done. My bad. My fault completely. I have made a surprise though. It's through this door. She's gonna have to wait for that. She's gonna like what I've made in there. Right, enough yabbering. We need to get going. I did a poll of which SCPs we should put in space, and lo and behold, everyone voted 939. An SCP everyone's aware of. Probably shouldn't have done that because that's a bit boring. So I'll do another poll, and we'll put two in Mars. Mars is a big place. We can put two SCPs up there. But I will honour and create a 939 and put them in space. Problem is, they'll die on Mars, so there's a bit more, stuff that needs to be done to ensure that they don't just suffocate. So, not only do we need to create the Tier 2 rocket, we also need to create a oxygen sealer so they don't suffocate. So, oxygen sealer is here. I do believe they're not too complicated to create. Not really. And all that needs is obviously just the air collector shoved into it just to seal an environment. It's fairly simple to do, as long as the chamber allows us to do that. We'll see how it goes. We just need to make sure they don't die. They also need infinite power. Now, we don't have uranium and stuff to do that sort of thing, so I downloaded Mechanism, which will add to the actual mod pack you download soon, which allows you to create wind generators. I'm fairly certain these are compatible with 𝗛𝗥𝗦𝗦. I haven't tested it. It's probably wise to do that. And obviously, it comes with stuff we don't have at the moment, like osmium and all this crap. So this episode, we're mainly just going to be doing machine building. That's fine. People enjoy that, right? We got all this stuff made, so we'll see how that goes. So we need to make one wind generator, which is some of that, one of those, that. Yeah, okay. The materials needed to create some of this stuff, mainly osmium, isn't available locally because we created the world and it's an ore that spawns underground. So what I've done is, I'll go to it. I've built a very small nether highway to get to a new chunk that hasn't been loaded yet, and that should, I say should, I checked, it has some of the ores that we need. It's just a bit of a trek away. But luckily that's what the nether's for. Further distant travelling. Easy peasy and all that. Now, it's not particularly safe. I did just build it in a bit of a hasty rush. Thank you, Mr. One Ready Boy, for dealing with the, tunnel. So it's a decent trek away. Well, I say decent trek away. It's not that far, but you don't need to go too far to load new chunks. Here we are. So now, when we go through this portal, it should take us to, luckily it spawned me in a cave. Like so. And yeah, look, osmium. As if by magic it spawns us right where we need everything. So, just gather as much of this as possible. When we've done that, we need to create enriched alloy, which requires the metallurgic infuser, like this boy. Which is pretty simple to make, actually. Pretty easy to make, actually. And I'm hoping that we can use our current solar power to power that machine. If not, we've got to make a heat generator, and that's just a faff. So, we may as well grab as much material from here as possible. Not sure how much osmium we actually need, but I'm fairly sure it's going to be quite a lot. Luckily, this all seems rather common, so... And we got, like, cool, fancy machines. I wonder if this is... if this is smeltery compatible, this is going to be even easier, but might not be so lucky. Right, I'm going to call 13 as a decent amount. If it's smeltery compatible, that's going to be quite a decent amount more. Well, it doubles it, so... Double the amount that we harvest, so that's now a nice tasty 32. I'm maths. Don't need anything out of that chest. That's all the junk that I harvested on the way here. Let's go back. Let's get going. Granted, we won't be on Mars this episode. We just simply don't have the materials and such to do so. But we'll have at least 939 created. What I might do is probably just maybe spawn 939 in, and then I'm not sure if there's any way of picking up SCPs. I know you can like shift right click some stuff. I wonder if it works with SCPs, if you can pick them up like pigs and sheep. Testing may need to be done. Either way, it'd be much easier to make them a small chamber on Mars rather than, spawning the entire chamber, because then we have limited time on building a safe, breathable location for them. Okay, let's hope this is compatible. That sucks quite a lot. That's not going to work. Okay, but the copper ore is. That's annoying. So I assume liquid osmium doesn't exist. No, it does not. Bruh, of course the only metal we need a lot of doesn't exist in a liquid form. Well, the only other way of getting more material is with an arc furnace. Let's hope I haven't forgot nothing. I'm pretty sure it's just that. That, and an engine. Perfect. So now we're capable of going to Mars, but obviously we need to create thermal padding, because otherwise we're going to get real cold, and we need a lot of wool. So I think we might need to breed a few more sheep. Oh, I wish I had Cinny to help. This is just going to take way too long. Breed my sheep. Breed. Alright, I'll get as many of them as possible. Give me all of your wool. Should probably make this sheep pen a little bit more easy to get in and out of. We also need to find some cows to get their beef. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Okay, osmium done. Create the metallurgic infuser, which is constructed out of many different things. So, an osmium ingot, 2 furnaces, a little bit of redstone, and some iron. Bang. Right. Now we have that. Let's see if it hooks up to current power. Otherwise, we're going to have a bit of an issue, power-wise. Oh, it all connects. Fantastic. Let's not put it there. That's probably in the way. Let's move. Deconstructor. Put that there. You can go... I don't know. There. You're in the way otherwise. Fab. So now it's just loaded up with redstone. And we just need a lot of whatever that is. Enriched alloy. Okay, I could do that. So I need 5 enriched alloy. So where to put the iron? Whack that in there. Awesome. That does that. This is just going to be a lot of waiting whilst it does stuff. When you've made a wind turbine, you've pretty much got infinite power. I mean, there's a limit of how much power it creates, but hey, that doesn't matter. This is going to be easy enough. We also need one of these basic control circuits, which is quite expensive to make by the looks of it. Oh, maybe not. Just a bit of osmium, I think, and that just creates that. We're going to have this done already. Fastest power generator in the world, yo. Nice. One of those, that. Now we just need 2 of these energy toast things. Gold and that. Do we have gold? A bit worried. Gold's one of those things you don't really need very often. Bit of this, bit of that. Redstone. Should have some of that knocking around. Lovely. Whack them together, and there you go. You got yourself a wind generator. Look how tiny and cute it is. Shame it's not that small, it's massive. This is going to be our go-to space power, but for now I may as well just connect it up to this so we have, pretty much infinite power, as you can see. 58.18, whatevers. Does a lot of power making, Yeah, that's creating 58.18 RF. Don't know what that means in comparison to this. So I think these wind turbines work with the higher they are, the more power they create, so whilst being at this level, they're creating quite a small amount. Or maybe it's in different biomes. I don't really know. Wind power in real life is probably a bit more complicated. All right, let's get this wheat resown as well whilst we're at it. Need that to breed as many sheep as feasibly possible. And obviously feeding me is important as well. Hey, sheep, time for your munch. Have more babies. Where has the yellow sheep gone? Have you just not grown your wool back yet? Come on, guys. You've got loads of grass. Just eat. Okay, so wind power, done. Fantastic. So that's off the list. Metallurgic converter, done. Tier 2 rocket, done. Just need to make 939, an oxygen sealer. Fills one room, your space base with breathable atmosphere. Supply this, blah, 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 blah. All walls must be solid. Find leaks using sensor glasses. That sounds cool. These just seem expensive. I'll worry about those later, maybe. But let's make this oxygen sealer now. We can give it a test on the moon, because we still have, we could use that rocket to get to the moon. It's no different to anything else. We also have Cindy's rocket lying around, so if we need to, we can use hers. Okay, so we need some compressed aluminium, compressed steel, oxygen fans. More bloody stuff to make. I hate all this complicated stuff. Thank God we had the hindsight to create quite a lot of material already. I think the only thing we lack is just these bits. Basic wafer, how do you make that again? Please tell me we have silicon. I cannot be bothered to go out and look for that. We have a small amount of silicon, that's fine, just enough to make one. Luckily we had just enough redstone to make that as well. Where was I? I have 0 awareness. Right, cool. This is nice, we can work during the night time as well, don't have to worry about sleeping. Just everything does its due. Basic wafers, got that now. So one of them, that. Fan, done. Oxygen vent is just some tin, just enough of that. Perfect, we should have enough to create, we're 1 steel off. Oh, for God's sake. Thank God we got you, Mr. 294. Okay, molten steel. Yes, give me that, that's what I want. May as well have some sheep whilst we're waiting. Who would have thought nature would be such an imperative part to space travel? Yeah, I'm feeling like this sheep pen's getting a little bit inhumane, but it's alright, I'll just wait for Cindy to dump another bucket of boiling water on them or something. Right, 9 steel, that's good enough. Turn all that into plates, because we're probably not going to need steel ingots. And now we can create the oxygen sealer. Perfect, another job done. I think it's only best now that we quickly test said oxygen sealer to make sure we know what building materials we can use to create a oxygen sealed environment. And I know there's probably fancy blocks you can make, but I'm being lazy and we're keeping 939 in space. Like, do we really care about overall safety? I don't. It's just stupid. It's a bloody SCP, they're expendable. I'm gonna sort my inventory. We're gonna go to the moon base, make it nicer looking, put some more stuff in it. And then, yeah, if that works, we're probably gonna start create 939, create the thermal padding, then next time we'll go to Mars, but let's just get this sorted out first, eh? Okay, in preparation, I've just realised we're going to need way more fluid pipes because we need to obviously link up everything to the oxygen collector so oxygen can flow into the thing. It's never ever simple, is it? There's always something else you've forgotten. Alright, let's go find some sand, because it's not even that much sand around here anyway. It's not like a desert's near around the corner. This is all the sand we got. It's a little tiny bit, it isn't going to last us long. Oh, hello. How did you break into my base? This is meant to be impenetrable. Sorry, mate. If I had the right potions to heal you, I would, but unfortunately, you've drawn the short straw and come at a bad time. We're about space travel, not the healing of zombies. Oh, yeah, that's right. This isn't the base. This is outside the base. This is safety in here. That's right. I've just realised you can get liquid glass out of 294. I'm not sure if it's the same as normal glass, but maybe. If this creates normal glass, this would be, well, inefficient, but easier than smelting out glass, I think. Clear glass, can I turn that into stuff? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it creates its own thing. Clear glass item frame. Or you can pour molten glass directly into an empty casting table. Interesting. Not very efficient, but hey, whatever. If it works, it works. Okay, right. 39 glass panes. That's pretty good going. And these are very simple to make, so it's just a case of that and that. Make a load of those, and then, yeah, we can give it a go now. I think, yeah, that'll be enough. Right, let's get to the moon and give the old solar wind generator, don't know why I keep calling it solar, it's not, it's wind. Give that a good old test. because it's still nighttime on the moon, so it's a good test. Okay, we're going to need the oxygen collector. Do we need the oxygen compressor? Nah, I'm sure we can, in a worst case scenario, just come back. You know. Make sure we've actually got fuel. Fuel's important. So we've got the wind generator, the oxygen collector, the fuel load, the oxygen sealer, launch pad. Yeah. Plunk all that down. Spaceship. Much bigger than the other one. Put some fuel in it. I do hope this is the same size as the old Tier 2 rocket. I mean, it fits the same pad, so surely it won't explode on the launch, right? Alright, nothing else to it but to... Ow. Alright, let's see if this explodes or not. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, if it does explode, it'll be a funny outro to a video. Bloody hell, it's a tight fit, that. Wow, you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. I'm obviously not that boring. Seeming as you are actually interested in my stuff, maybe I can convince you to leave the channel a subscription. And if you're on the edge of your seat excited, I've also got a Patreon or channel memberships where you can get early access to all of my videos, and I occasionally do special unrelated videos just for patrons and supporters. We've got stuff like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, bit of Apex Legends, and some other cool stuff that's going to be coming really soon. I've also got a merch store that's always having new stuff added to it. You can get nice posters, mugs, and t-shirts with nice prints. And if you're interested in talking to me on a more personal level, I've got a Discord server. You can direct message to me, and you can talk to other people. Anyway, I'll leave you in peace. Thanks for being awesome people.